fumbling and
Trying to
fumbling.
figure out
While we weren't on the
would
screen.
think that we don't do this every freaking week. But when I tell you we literally ran and got up on this camera, we literally ran and got up on this camera. Hey everybody, happy freaking Thursday.
What's up, fam? What's up, fam? See y'all in the comments speaking. What's up, cousins? What's up?
Hey,
What's up, cousins? So before we get started, we are getting ready to head out on the cruise. So we are in vacation mode right now.
Yes.
So tonight it might get a little crazy because
the TP is on deck.
We done brought the TP out, but this is not the TP.
This is a Ruby P.
This is the RP.
Ruby P.
We got the Ruby on deck tonight, so we got Taylor's cousin on deck tonight. So if you want to drink some wine or something with us, you can actually do that as well. So
it's like an eclipse because they never see us do this at home because we save our drinking until we get on vacation.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a crazy week.
Yeah.
Bruh. Two, like I said, we're on vacation mode. Like literally last night. Let me tell y'all a quick story. Last night, I was like, I don't feel like cooking. Oh, I don't want what I cooked, put it that way, because we had leftovers. So Styler said, I want a pizza. So he puts a pizza in the freaking oven, jumps in the shower and tells me to wash the pizza. I'm like, okay, cool. I got you. I was like, that pizza's smelling a little bit too done right now. Styler don't put the pizza on $4.25.
I mean, that's what the package said.
Black people do everything on $3.50. I know how to cook pizza on $3.50. Baby, when that pizza came out, bruh, it looked like the box.
Yeah.
So then we were like, bucket, let's order some Five Guys. You know, that cost us like $215, right?
Especially you get it delivered.
So we get the Five Guys over here and they don't put a tomato on his burger. He don't even eat tomatoes, which made his burger soggy as heck. So he didn't want to eat it.
Yeah, I only ate pieces of it.
Why I woke up this morning and there was only one piece of pizza left. I said, what happened last night? He was like, forget it.
I ate two pieces of little pieces.
He said, I ate the damn pizza.
I ate two pieces. All right, family. Let's speak to our new family in the house. If you are new in the house, put new in the chat.
Right.
Over here, we like to speak to our new family members. You just arrived. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully, you have found value. But we feel like one thing we say about Virgin Voyages, we feel like Scarlet Night determines whether you're gonna love Virgin.
How do we get here?
I'm going somewhere.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. How do we get here?
I'm going somewhere with it. So it determines whether you're gonna like Virgin in our opinion. True. So I feel like that about our lives. See, like y'all don't watch our pre-recorded videos, our vlogs and stuff like that. But now you get us unedited. So
I don't know if it's good or bad.
And tonight we sipping on wine. We don't normally do this, so you showed up right on time. So I don't know where this wine gonna take me tonight.
It's not gonna take us too far because I got skit to do. We got a pack. Me and my mom got our doctor's appointments in the morning, early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're not going too far. That's why it's this much. Well, this is actually way too much for it to even be Ruby P.
Yeah, so we're gonna be sipping. So let's see new. What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Terica? I don't want what's Alyssa,
Tarika, Alicia,
Christy, Monisha. What's up, family?
Hey.
What's up, Francis and Tiffany? Welcome to the family. So yeah, on Thursdays we just cut up. We answer a few questions. If you have a question, you put a Q in front of your question. If not, we just kicking it, just having some fun.
We are.
All right, so let's go to this chat.
All right.
See what we got here. See y'all still speaking. What's up, fam? All right, I see we got a super
hey,
chat.
Tavia.
What's up, Tavia? Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Definitely do.
What's up? Still see y'all still speaking there. What's up?
Toilet is on the Explorer 2.
What's up, Harry? Say, hey, everyone, looking at hotels for Greece, so we can have a Facebook group for Greece.
What?
Huh?
What? Hold on. I haven't even been sipping. What? Heck, so we can have a Facebook group for Greece. Okay.
What's going on, her?
That's fam right there.
Yeah, what's up, CLC? What's going on, Gary?
Hey, Adina.
What's up, James? What's up, Kevin?
Hey, Deshaun.
What's up? LaShawn?
I always know Deshaun because my brother's name is Deshaun.
Yeah.
So
all right.
I always could take it back to Thanksgiving when we met him at Mr. Sancho's. Hey, Miss Quiet.
What's up, Gabriel? Say hey, family made it to the live. We're just watching y'all's last week replay. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we had taken it down. It was a reason why we took it down. No bad reason.
Yeah.
It was a strategic move.
Yeah.
Of why we took it down and put it back up.
What's going on, the Deacon?
Hey, Deacon Preston.
What's going on, Deacon Preston? What's going on, fam?
Deacon made $200 this week. His time is $20. Appreciate that time.
$20 super chat, fam. As always, man. Love you, fam.
Yes, it
all
did.
right, and I just seen
what you see?
I see that MSC Cruises just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you.
Did you do that last week?
I think you did.
Well, thank you.
So I see Kanisha grab 1, Tracy grab 1, Stars grab 1, Bree grab 1, and Davia grab 1. Thank you so much, fam. Greatly appreciate that.
Welcome to the dark side.
That's indeed. And I see we got family here. What's going on, Bora? Thank you so much for being a member. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
I think
it's the wine.
You ain't drink enough for this to be acting like that.
But thank you so much for being a member of the channel for 8 months. We greatly appreciate that. You all right? You good? What's going on?
That get hit right here.
Oh Lord.
Whew. I feel good.
Don't start that. Don't get on James Brown.
Oh, I got some sunglasses that y'all ain't
y'all ain't even ready for them. Like as soon as she broke them out, I said, ah. But what's up, Ian? Thank you so much for the $49.99 super chat.
You, fam.
Appreciate the support. You always coming through and blessing us. We appreciate that. I see Gary said, what's the value percentage? What is the report?
It's probably 20.
Let's see.
Because that thing 19.
19.
Ruby
is 19.
So we're not going to be on here long.
I think Taylor is 20 something.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Taylor is 20 something.
That's actually why. Why?
Z with me, that's called Ruby Port. So if you know about Taylor Port, this is Taylor Port's cousin, Ruby Port.
And the only place we've ever seen that brand is one of the coworker when we worked at Corporate America told you about it.
Yeah.
We can only find it at Lidl, which is the cousin. I don't know if it's the cousin or not. We just call them cousins because they're kind of reduced priced foods.
Right.
But it's like the cousin to Aldi.
Yeah. All right. I see Lola. Francis first just gifted another membership. Thank you so much, Francis. So I see Charmaine grab one of those.
Hey, Charmaine, welcome.
And I see Lola gifted a membership, and I see that Miss Queen. Is it Miss Queen? No, not Miss Queen.
No, Miss Queen been here.
Charmaine grabbed that one. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate that.
Tariq's transgender life got the one that slide up.
Okay, I see. There we go.
That Francis gifted. So welcome, Tariq.
Thank y'all. So let's see.
This is a safe place.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. What's up, Terica? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Say I can listen to y'all talk all day.
And we can talk all day until you're in person and I'm like, what do I do with these? Like
said, especially Stanley saying how many?
How many?
Say I'm going on a honeymoon cruise in May, like Erica, but with a
like
T.
Erica with the T.
Okay, Terica. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, fam. All right, let's see. Oops, I ain't missed nobody, did I?
I don't know.
Nah, I ain't missed nobody. All right, let's see. All right, I see a question in the house. What's going on, Charles?
Hey,
Charles said, question, my wife and I are not drinkers, but we discovered a kiss on the lips, and we need to know which bar on Carnival serves it.
Almost all of them, to be honest, because that's one of like the basic cruise beverages. So you can basically find that anywhere. But
I would recommend going to the Alchemy bar first and asking them to make it for you, because I feel
that's
like
gonna be the best quality.
That's gonna be the best quality of the drink.
But any like Red Frog Rum bar, the Ties bar, any of them can do those.
Wait a minute, Tierra Shots Five said, you remember when Stanley used to call Little? I still do call it Little.
No, we're in present. He still calls it Little.
Still call it Little. It's still Little to me.
That's how you know people fam for real.
Yep, you go all the way back.
How's DeAndre and the baby doing?
So, just in case you had missed it, so we getting ready to go back to MSC. Not because we decided to give it a second chance, but one of a cruise director that actually found a place in our heart when we used to sail on Carnival Magic. Ryan Rose, if you remember him, he was a dynamic cruise director for Carnival.
Absolutely.
And he's no longer with Carnival, so it's been about like 3 years. And so he actually came back in the picture maybe about 6 months ago, 6 months, almost a year, and was saying he was getting ready to get back into the industry.
It's not even been a year. It's been about 6 months.
Right, to ready to get back in the industry, and he let his fans, us know that he's on MSC Seascape. So we are going to support him, and our main reason is we want to let the family know, the audience know, that Ryan is back. And so like he did for us when we was trying to grow our travel agency, trying to grow our channel, when we would go on the Carnival Magic, you know, that ship holds over 3,000 people.
Yes.
He would tell them that they all need to go and check out their channel. He did it for us twice. Unprovoked. And we thinking not robbery to go on MSC Seascape
to bring eyes on him.
Bring eyes back on him, because I'm telling you, he is a dynamic cruise director.
Dynamic person.
Yes, person. Yes. So that's what we get ready to do.
And I am super, super proud. So
yes.
So Ryan, if you're watching this, I sent you a message to ask you if you needed anything from stateside, because once this bag is packed,
that's it.
I ain't bringing you nothing.
What? Let me see what fam. What's up, Najari? Hope I said your name right, fam. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
No.
68 days before Greek Glow on Virgin Voyages. Your videos made me book this cruise for my birthday. I encourage all the fam to support you guys.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Appreciate that. Again, thank you for the super chat. All right. Oh, Lord. Oh Lord. Q. Thank you for the $10, bruh. Appreciate you, man. For Stanley to buy an extra SD card for his camera to film Tola losing this drinking challenge in Jamaica.
It's never gonna happen. That is never. Q, I'm trying to tell you, like, as we're like this, like you're like my little brother. I think you're my little brother. I think I'm older than you, bruh. Sometimes you like the country song say, sometimes you gotta know when to fold them, you need to know when to walk away.
Yeah,
you need to walk away before you be in one of them videos. Boy, we had a time last night. Hey, because we don't need you to be wheeled around in Jamaica, because guess who's going to be the first person to clown you?
Right.
I'm going to clown you so bad. Tola ain't no joke.
Nah, she ain't. Oh yeah, that's right, Tola. You on Explorer?
Yeah,
when you on here with us, you probably.
That's how you know they love us.
I appreciate you,
because when we be on cruises, we'll be on nobody. Damien and Kwani is on a cruise too. Damien here. Hey, Damien and Kwani.
What's up, fam? Hey, how the Explorer going?
I know it's going amazing. I've been looking at it on Facebook.
we want to do that. So let me see what's going on. So's chick say newish. I've been watching the chat, but I don't comment. I watch the old Carnival videos and the hysterectomy video.
What?
Wow. Okay.
We like interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Look, I'm glad that something brought you out of hiding.
Yeah.
See, the wine be letting you
No.
know. People be lurking.
Wait a minute, I see people happy birthday in the
Who's
comments.
happy birthday?
Let me see. Wait, let's see. Me
Oh,
go.
for the girl that's going to Grace.
Yes. What's up, Star?
Hey, Star.
Thank you so much for the $25 super chat. We greatly appreciate it. Good evening, fam. It's my 55th.
Stanley.
I got it. Hold on, I got it. Good evening, fam. It's my 45th birthday, so I'm throwing it back too.
Oh my God.
I'm putting in the work on this Bartesian. I know that's right. Enjoy your MSC vacation. Appreciate it, fam.
Stanley's good friend been trying to get us to get one of those, but I was like, we don't drink at the house
Cheers, fam.
unless we have like. So, fun fact. When it was, what was it, Margarita Day? Stanley's mom was here doing that Margarita Day thing. We goes out and because we don't really keep alcohol in the house. We used to a long time ago. But we were like, oh, we gonna do Margarita Day. So we done went and bought all this stuff. He decides he's gonna make a picture of margarita. It took us three days to drink that.
Yeah.
Listen, we gotta save this skip for vacation.
All right, where we at? Let me see.
Hey, Denise.
What's going on? King's House version is selling out of New York, so I may have a reason down to try. 2 stops on the train from Jersey. Yeah, do it, man.
Yeah, you don't really have an excuse at this point.
Yep, and that's gonna be the Brilliant, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. She taking her good time, like, to get here. Like, I've been joking and said she's been being rented out on Toro.
So the family said I need to put the wine down or slow down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might pick it up. I'm ready. I'm ready for vacation now. What's going on, James? James got a question. Said the average amount to tip stewardess.
It depends on how great they are. And the duration of your cruise. For us, we're somewhere between 50 and 100.
Yeah,
100 being on the high end. Like, we have a suite and we doing our thug, they doing their thug thizzle for us.
Right.
But on average, I say 40 to 50 for the week is pretty standard. Yeah. Especially if you've already did prepaid gratuities.
Yeah. All right, I see it's 337 of you guys in the house. If you are enjoying this live thus far, make sure you smash that like button. And then also, just in case you did not get the memo or the email, that 2 weeks ago, we threw out a sale with us on the Carnival Mardi Gras for those of you that's looking to go and experience Carnival's new private island, Celebration Key. So this is not going to be like our typical group trip. We just wanted to let you know that we're going to be on the sailing. So if you're interested in jumping on that sailing, then we got a few things that we're going to do with those that book with us. Which all the details is on our website. Mm-hmm. So if you go down in the description and click the link in the description, you will see that. And then also I will post the link in the chat too. So that way you can have that as well.
Yep. It's been going really, really well. Mm-hmm. For it to be something we decided to do at the last minute and final payment is less than 2 months away. Mm-hmm. Y'all have been jumping on that one. This is one thing that I will ask. I said this in every video that we put this out here. If you have no intentions of going, if you know that the average price of $1,700 to $2,500 for double occupancy is too much for you to fare within the next couple of months, please don't send through that inquiry form. I love y'all, but don't make me work harder than I need to.
Amen.
I am a busy person and don't waste my time. I love y'all, but don't waste my time because that's the average price right now is $1,700 to $2,500. If you're not a big gambler, that's going to be your price. If you're a gambler and you basically know that you're probably going to have some good casino deals, it can definitely go lower than that. But for the most part, that's your average.
Yep. So I pinned the link there so that way you can go over and check that out. I think we got about 7 cabins booked so far.
Yeah, which is wild. Yeah. And then my family, they ended up on my email list. I didn't know they were on my email list. So we're at my cousin's baby shower, and I get confronted with, "Why you ain't tell us about the trip?" And that I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They was like, "You don't want us to come," and I was like, "What are y'all talking about?" And they were like, "They're Mardi Gras." And I was like, "Oh, y'all know about that?" It's not that I didn't want them to come. It's just I'm very protective of my family.
Yes.
And most of the times I don't want the two to do like this.
Right.
So I definitely have family time and I have YouTube subscriber time and whatnot. So
all right. I see somebody asking about port information in Miami for hotels. So I'm gonna post the link. Lynette created this whole page with all the popular ports with hotels and shuttles and all that. Check out that link right there. And that will get you everything you need for Miami, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, you name it, New York, LA.
Yeah, all the popular spots.
All the popular spots.
I do need to update it though. So what's not on that list is Citizen M in Miami. Yeah. That's a pretty new one to us. We
shouts out to Addie and Terry for that one. Thank y'all,
gone to 2 of the locations. We've done the South Beach one, which is cool. But the main one is the World Center. The World Center one was everything to us. And I especially loved it because there were so many things that I needed that was in walking distance. So is South Beach. And maybe we need to say that it's not our favorite one. We got there late. Like we flew in late at night.
Right.
So by the time we got there, it was just kind of like time to eat and go to bed.
Couldn't experience that. See, I see someone asked us the next version. Are you planning any more versions? We actually got one version that's coming up in July of this year.
Yeah,
we got another one. Yeah, and we got another one coming up in September of this year.
But
and then
that's sold out.
Yeah. So and then we have another one coming up in
2026.
2026
June, right?
June of 2026.
Yes.
Yep.
So drop a link for all of our upcoming group trips. For some reason, we take it for granted that people aren't in every live. And we literally get this question like several times a day. When's the next? When's the next? Everything is always going to be posted in the description field of any video that we're that you see us in. It's always going to be the most up to date. And also you can join the email list. We've been better at sending them once a week. Like we don't like sending emails frequently because it feels a little spammy. Yeah, in my opinion.
Like and I don't want you to get sick of us. Send you too many emails.
Yeah,
be like another email. You have sent me 10 emails this week. God darn it.
Yeah, like we love our mentor Myron Golden, but Myron sends an email damn near every day to the point where I'm like, if I didn't love you, I would unsubscribe. Like you are messing with my bandwidth in my email.
All right, let's see. What's up, Christy? Christy said, going on my first Virgin Voyages, what's something I can't miss? Scarlet Night.
Yeah, Scarlet Night, of course.
You cannot miss Scarlet Night.
You can't miss Scarlet Night. And then the tradition is, and I guess it has gotten out because now it's even hard for us to do this, is as soon as you get on, go to the dock. Like, take it all in. Get you a Golden Horizon if you drink. And then what else? Oh, and do not book your dining on day one before 7:30 p.m.
Yes.
Because sail away is usually around 6 or 6:30.
Right.
So anything, earlier than that, you may have to cut into your sail away time. That was us on our first freaking trip. So it's one thing to be a travel agent and know things. It's secondary and probably more important when we sail ourselves, because this is stuff that you don't learn until you do. And so I'm like, yeah, you can't do that.
And Bambi said, jump in the pool.
Yeah, I've done it twice.
I've done it twice, maybe 3 times.
No, you've done it way more than me. So it has to be at least 3 times.
At least 3 times, yeah. Yep. All right. What's going on, Clinisha? Thank you so much.
Hey, sugar.
For the $4.99 super chat, say 32 days until Disney and 2 months until my birthday cruise on Celebration.
Look at you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you so much, fam. What's going on, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Say anniversary cruise on the Glory in May. Got the balcony, banners, flowers, wine, robe, slippers, snacks, and the Cheers package.
Top 10
excursions in Nassau. Man, we can't do nothing with you, bro.
Man, somebody gonna show off.
Man,
do you have the slippers with the grippies on the bottom? Get the grippies on the bottom. We don't need you to slide out.
Lord have mercy, the wine is kicking in.
It's actually normal.
All right, let's see.
Lachelle, Loteria is not going to be on your sale. Are you serious?
Say what now?
Loteria is not going. That's messed up.
That's gonna be messed up. What's up, fam? Say, why do you love and why do you love and hate MSC? So without going down the long rabbit hole,
it's a long story,
right? So what happened when we went? So we went with a group.
Mm-hmm.
So we went with Melon at Sea in 2023 on a group trip.
Long time ago.
And it was around Thanksgiving.
No, it was a Thanksgiving cruise.
Thanksgiving cruise. And so
the group was fine.
Yeah, the group was
amazing.
Yeah, we had a phenomenal time with the group, but
it was like we had 2 trips in one.
Yeah, so some of the passengers, not a lot of the passengers, act like they didn't want us there.
It's very racist.
Yeah.
Let's just say it like that.
And it stuck out like a sore thumb. And so we said we won't ever go back. But now that Ryan is on there, we get to try it again. So we get to, support Ryan. So, and then also we said when we was with the group, we really didn't lean in, experience MSC ship. Yeah, because we was paying with the group. So now we get to lean into
the real
MSC. And one of the things, and we teach you guys this as well, is that anytime you go on a ship, you gotta go open-minded. You cannot take another experience and bring it over, because it's almost like be a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you go looking for the bad, you're gonna find the bad. So we're gonna go open mind. We're not gonna think about anything that happened on the previous one, but we're gonna remember. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be thinking about it, but we're gonna remember. And then we're gonna lean into it, and then we're gonna come back and let y'all know what we really think about MSC.
Because the first couple of days on it was fine. Like everything was even. Like, I mean, the food wasn't the best on day 1 or day 2, but it was typical cruise food for me. And then it just kind of like, it was almost like everybody.
You're welcome, Christy.
Hit a switch. And it was like the passengers started getting ignorant. The food started getting ignorant. Even the specialty dining that we had bought was like, what? But we still had a great time. Thank God we were there with the group. Because if we weren't there with the group, I probably would have flew home. Because I don't do microaggression really, really well at all.
Right.
The way my temper is set up.
Yeah, so that was a long way around that right there, fam. Yeah. But we can't wait to be able to come back and give a true experience of MSC, because we're gonna lean in, we're gonna try their stuff. Yeah.
Kenny says, do I take out-of-state clients? Absolutely. Most of my clients are out of state.
Yeah. We got
I'll be honest, like Virginia is probably like one of my lower when it comes to like my clientele. Texas be on it. Like Texas loves your girl. Florida as well. I get a lot of Pennsylvania and New York as well. Which I'm really surprised about New York, because I talk about how much I don't like New York. But y'all love me and I love y'all. I just don't like New York.
All right, let's see where we at. All right, see, we got some more questions in there. See, Lachelle counting down 44 days for your Virgin cruise. I see. What's up, Gabriel? Said 10 days.
Awesome.
Until our Virgin Voyages cruise. First cruise for me.
Go ahead.
Other than the Golden Horizon, what other drinks you recommend? Okay.
Fourth wall.
Yep, fourth wall. Now, with the fourth wall, that is a drink in the club. Which is the Manor. But you can go to the On the Rocks bar. I'm not sure if
I don't know what ship you're on, but
are you going on Valiant? Put down there if you're going on Valiant. If you're going on Valiant, we'll give you a plug of how to get it at the On the Rocks bar.
Tip.
Yeah, for Tip. Yeah.
Her name
she'll
is
make
Tip.
it for you. So if Tip ain't over there at the On the
Rocks, got a tattoo right here.
Yeah, so you won't you can be able to get it in the club. Also the dock, they have a sangria.
Yes.
That is delicious. Now,
and I'm not even a sangria fan.
I'm telling you, it's the best sangria I've ever had. And it's like, and it don't taste like what you think.
No, because I thought it was going to be this sweet, syrupy. No.
Yeah. So that's going to be a new one. So that's going to be coming up in a future video on drinks. But since Fam asked, I'll go ahead and put that out there. So try the sangria. Let us know what you think about that.
Tracy said, can we recommend any drinks on Utopia? I'm going April the 21st. So we went to the drink? Pesky Parrot.
Yes.
And the drink that I kept going back to it was something about Queen. Queen was in it, and I only got it because, Queen. So that was the best drink. And Pesky Parrot is where the best drinks are on Utopia, to be honest. That bar is packed for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And we just happened to go by it, and it had thinned out enough that I felt like I could squeeze in there. And I was like, I get the hype. Another one is, what is that one at the Schooner Bar? That
the toasted marshmallow old fashioned.
And the prickly pear margarita. Prickly pear margarita.
And then it's that it's that other drink that we kept going back to the taco right beside the taco bar.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, I'm gonna think about that drink. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But I see that the Lachelle Green with that sangria is amazing. Yeah,
sangria is good. It took us till like the 10th sailor to try it.
Right, and that was like a couple sailors ago. And we seen everybody kept on getting them. And it was like all these people keep on getting these sangrias. And Addie was like, because they good.
So we was like, let's do it.
What's going on, Donnie? Said can't wait till August. Likewise.
I can't wait.
Yes.
Look, and now we can probably fly out together.
Yeah. We can finally meet in the airport.
That is funny.
Oh, Lord.
So inside joke is Denise works at the airport. And every time we come through the airport, we like stop in to see if we can find her or we can actually meet in person. And she's always not on post. And then we'll post, and then she'll be like, don't tell me I missed y'all again. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What's up, Tanisha? Says, I will be Tanisha. I will be cruising in 2026 for the first time on the Utopia of the Sea. Okay. What is your review on this shit? Food, drinks, and entertainment. We got something even better for you. We actually have a whole video. We got a whole video on the channel breaking that down. So what I'll do is I'll go and grab that for you while we right here. Because we did a whole breakdown of our thoughts.
The short of the long is it's a great trip, great ship. We had a great time, but that is one of those ships you have to go in with a plan because that 4 days is like this.
Yes.
If you're froggy, like a lot of people did on our sailing, they did the back-to-back, so they did the 4 and the 3 or 3 and the 4. I just wanted a quick little birthday whoop-de-whoop and get it over with, but I wouldn't mind doing it again, but I'm not rushing to do it again, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because I just want to cover other things.
All right.
But we had a good time.
But you're welcome, Tanisha. I almost got that link fire. All right, let's see. It's going to let me grab it.
You might have to bring the screen over.
Yeah. That's
or just right click on that. There you go. And copy link address.
All right, Tanisha, here's our review that we did on Utopia of the Seas.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Awesome, amazing ship. I can't wait to go back.
Yeah, we always laugh because we're like, we end up on these trips that we be trying to plan, but they don't work out. And then all of a sudden, everybody that we wanted to be on there with us, be on there with us. It'd be the funniest skit ever. And we had the greatest time ever. We had Damien and Kwani with us.
Addie and
Terry with us. Rich and Jazz, they were also on as well. They had a group on as well. So had the best time.
What's going on, Daryl? Okay, Daryl said game changer. Say I bought a beach microfiber towel for my wife, and it was much lighter than the regular towels for the cruise ship.
Agreed. We have them. We just don't ever take them.
Where they at?
Right there.
You got to show them to me. That might be something that came with Amazon that I didn't see.
I'm pointing because we have an entire corner and a dresser in our office that's dedicated to only travel related stuff. Yeah. So whenever we pack our suitcase, we just go in there and pull out stuff. It's kind of like a storage closet.
Right. All right. What's up, Syntax? Says, sup, y'all. Question: what is the one thing that you accidentally at home when you was on a cruise that almost made the whole trip bad?
What was the one thing that you probably left at home? Underwear. I had underwear, just didn't have enough.
For me, this was in the beginning. I couldn't remember if I locked our back door.
Mm-hmm.
And it bothered me the whole cruise because I'm wondering, is my house wide open while I'm 11,000 miles away? Yeah, I remember that like that was yesterday.
Yeah. Granted, we have cameras everywhere, but you still don't want
people just to be able to
walk in your house.
Walk right in your house. Yeah.
But now we fixed all of that because my girlfriend that lives up the street, she has keys to the house. At that time, nobody had keys to our house. So she has keys and she has the security code.
Yep. All right. What's up again? Soul's Chick said, have you guys cruised to Alaska? We have not, but we're getting ready to next year.
Again, look at the link that we put in the thing
for the group
upcoming trips.
Say I switched my February 2026 cruise to May of 2026 to Alaska to accommodate a planned hysterectomy surgery in December.
Ooh, I saw you on some of my hysterectomy videos. I think it was today or yesterday.
Yeah, so we're going July of next year. So we're going 2 months after you.
Yeah. So if y'all want to join us on also Celebrity for Alaska, we have that out there as well.
Yep, and that link is in the description as well. All right.
Somebody hit me up in Instagram today and asked me, when are we going to release our 2027 trips? I said, no time soon.
Right.
For one, I love y'all, but I don't want to be in this relationship with y'all for 2 years. No, I do them a year in advance.
Yeah, about
and
a year.
Then if it's a heavy ticketed trip, meaning that you dropping some money, I will open it up way earlier just
like
to make it fair. So the Celebrity Alaska, that's a sizable ticket. So I opened that up earlier. Greece did the exact same thing. But if it's just your regular Caribbean or something like that, 12 months. 12 months.
What's going on? Stella Roche said, y'all have good content and I enjoy following you too. I'm about to try a Virgin cruise next. Right now, so we done Royal, Carnival, Norwegian, but I'm looking for an Alaska 2026.
Well, come on.
Yes, indeed.
And the good thing about when I did my group contract for Celebrity is they wrapped in the drink package. They also wrapped in the Wi-Fi. As well as the gratuities. So the price that you see includes basically everything.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see where we at.
I am all over the place when it comes to this chat, so don't think that I'm ignoring anybody or picking out certain people. I'm literally just picking out what I see that's at the bottom of my screen. Jameer says the attic was lit the last night on Utopia. Did we ever go to the attic?
I don't remember.
Hold on, what is the attic? I can't remember what is that the club? Yes, the attic is the club, right?
I think.
We stepped in there. It was boring on our cruise. But Damien said he got up in the middle of the night and he went down there and he said it was off the meter. But by that time, we was in bed. My 45 had kicked in.
All right, so the family asked, I think we just want about the drinks. What's up? Lady V said, Lynette, can you confirm the amount of cases of sodas per person Carnival will allow you to bring?
12.
There seems to be confusion. Yes.
You can bring 12 per person, but I will be honest with you, it's sodas. They're not counting. But at the same time,
just in case,
don't be that person.
That's when they'll count.
That's when they will count. But yeah.
All right.
And you can mix and match them. Like some people be like, oh, I want 6 of this and 6. You can mix and match them.
TSA, is there any advantage to locking down a MNVV?
I will be honest that it used to be way more beneficial.
Better, yes.
Back when they were doing a 300 down, give you $600 of onboard credit. Now it's a little bit normal. Like certain sailings, you get the 150 off or whatever it is that you book. It's still beneficial. If you know that you're going on another Virgin voyage, I would do it just because you're ahead of the game just by having a little bit more onboard credit anyway. And yeah,
Yeah.
But we missed the old MMVBs.
Yes.
And they ain't coming back. They're
not coming back. All right. What's going on? Oops. What's going on?
Hey,
Robert said, thank you guys for all the information. I came in handed them Tokyo teas. Well, off the chain.
I don't know why y'all keep falling for it.
Hey, that's what that like I say, that's why we here for.
Okay, Jameer said yes, the club. Yeah, I thought so.
Okay.
Yeah. When we went, it was boring.
All right, so we answered that one. So Star said
that red party was lit.
Oh yeah. Star said
was
thank
I
y'all.
There?
Huh?
Was I at the red party?
Yeah, he was there. He was dancing on camera.
Wait a minute now. I remember the white.
Yeah, we was dancing on camera.
Here's the thing.
Because the red party, I think it switched over after.
I don't need any more. I don't need any more. Bruh.
All right.
I'm trying to remember. It's not that we probably was turned up. It's that we do so many trips that they all kind of just run together at some point.
I see the law say I upgraded from the Tokyo tea to the Texas tea.
Don't give us any ideas.
What's in the Texas tea?
Boots on the ground. Jameer said the 90s party was lit. The Cuzzins set it off. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So Star said, thank you. I feel like James Brown. I look good. I feel good. I make love good.
Night by night, you find
James said, when is the next episode of Stanley's Drunken Adventures? Hopefully no one of me getting lost.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all, this is stuff that y'all don't see behind the scenes. That one mentally messed him up.
Yeah.
To the point where you may see him. So here's the thing. What y'all see.
It's funny now.
Yeah. What y'all see on camera is something that's long condensed into this little pocket of time that y'all do as viewership. It may look like that there's a lot going on, but it ain't a lot going on, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely been like, that ain't ever.
Nah.
When I say I have gone way further than him, and y'all know that I'm a lightweight. Like I don't, no.
Yeah, because like not blacking out and not remembering. Nah. All right, so the law said vodka, gin, rum, tequila, and bourbon.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Ooh, that's stronger than a Long Island.
Do you need me to call somebody?
Especially when you added the bourbon just elevated it.
To a point where it didn't need to go.
Like, so with Coke or Pepsi. So do you order that on the ship or you just drink that at home?
I hope you have. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
One crafty sister said great advice about joining the Facebook group.
Yes.
I'm glad you think so, because here lately I've been hearing so many people be like, the Facebook group is lovely, but it be some stuff going on in there that they just be like, sometimes people are know-it-alls and it can be quite disturbing and quite darn near like I want to just cancel my cruise right now. But I still overall think that these Facebook groups are a great way to get to know the people that's going to be on your sailing and whatnot.
Oh yeah. It's a great way.
I do it on everyone. I had somebody try to sun me on the on this MSC one. I didn't tell you about it because every trip that we go on, I do join the Facebook group because you just never know who's in it. And I introduce myself, no tagging of who I am. I just, hey, my name is Lynette, da 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 da. If people recognize, they recognize and they say something, whatever. So when we are in Cozumel, there's going to be 9 ships.
Yeah, man, you showed me that. I was like, wow.
So I put that in the Facebook group. Why some Miss Know-It-All, y'all already know where I'm going with this, was like, it's not going to be that bad and da-da-da-da-da, and we're going to be on this pier and da-da-da-da-da, and then, from frequent travelers, you are not going to have this amount of problems and da-da-da-da. I said, with all due respect, we travel monthly. And I only put this information in there is because There may be 9 ships in port and 2 at each of the piers, but we all are on the same island.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people at one island. I am telling people this so that they can prepare their excursions and get a plan together now.
When you told me that the Icon was going to be there.
And the Icon's going to be there, 3 ships in one.
Right. That, like, if nobody else was there, that is an Icon is enough.
So I'd be laughing at sometimes the people be trying to sun you like you knew, like you don't know what you talking about, because I know you judging because you see this.
All right, I see it's 468 of you guys in the house. If you still getting value out the live, don't forget to smash that like button. All right, what's going on, Jerome? Say wifey is coming along. She gained 14 pounds back, so she is kicking back.
I love it. I love it.
So I'm telling you, man, God is good, man.
Annie?
He is so good. I know life be tough sometimes, but he's still good, man. All right.
Harris said, do I ever think it'd be the ops from the cruise lines? Sometimes I do be thinking it's the ops. Or sometimes I think because we're so 100% authentic and whatever it is we feel about a cruise line, we say it. And sometimes I feel like some people recognize that we may be on the fence about that brand. And once they see us get ready to join, they say slick shit. I almost cussed. Because some of the stuff be too on target, if you know what I mean. It's almost like you told your best friend a secret, then all of a sudden everybody around you start nitpicking at that thing. You be like, wait a minute now, this is too close to home. Somebody said something. Who sent you?
All right, where we at?
Q said, I call mixing dark and light an upset stomach. No, it's called fight.
It's called being fucked up.
Yeah.
But look at this. Hey, you brought it out there, fams. I got to try it. So we're going to be on a Mardi Gras in August. Like we're already. So I'm going to try it.
Oh, no, that's my birthday, which you will not do.
We're going on a Mardi Gras. So I'll try one.
It's going to be, my aunt is coming with me, and we are twins. We have twin birthdays. We're 10 years apart at the exact same time. Crazy, right? And she's going to be on here with us because she says she is celebrating her birthday with me.
Yep. All right. Let me see. Let's see what I saw.
So you're from Odessa. Say Kevin says, hi there, Lynette and Stanley. I'm your buddy Kevin from Odessa. Yeah.
Okay.
We met. Oh, what was her name? We've met her before on Magic. We went to Target. We went to the Ops the other day because that's the only place that has what he needed. So we had to go in Target. Gosh, Tracy? I cannot remember her name, but if you see this, hey boo, she stopped us before we even got into the store. It was like, hey, I just got off the Mardi Gras.
Yes.
But right. You're from Odessa. Fun fact. Before I got married, that used to be my middle name. When we got married, I dropped my middle name. I was like, let me get rid of this old. But I was named after my other aunt on my dad's side. I always hated the name. So when I got married, it was like, what do you want your name to be? I have no middle name. Drop it. I don't want it.
So Lady Rock said, is the band and the DJ info online for Virgin Voyages?
Online, no. You have to book a sailing, and then closer to the actual sailing, it will update in the app.
Yeah, and let you know who it is.
But it's not going to be online.
Right. Yep.
So basically what they're saying is in order to get this information, you got to fully commit. It has triple sec and lemon juice. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So it's basically so it sounds like a Long Island with the bourbon then.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because the triple sec and the lemon juice but they don't have the lime juice, the sweet and sour, but it sounds like a Long Island.
Gabriella gave a good point, Lady Rock. If you know of a DJ that you're inquiring about specifically, follow them on social media. That's how a lot of people ask, like, how do I know when DJs or bands or stuff is going to be on different ships? One, I'm always plugged in. Like, this is my life. This is my business. So I'm plugged into different ones. Right. And I follow them on social media. So I basically kind of gauge their schedule and their contracts. But yeah. Say your middle name is Lynette. Cool.
Sweet.
I bet you use something else on her.
All right. What's up? Francis said, I'm going on the Conquest in July to the Celebration Key. Any excursions caught y'all's eye yet?
No, because Celebration Key is the excursion. Oh no.
Yeah,
I mean, I have bought my tickets to the adults only section because I don't know really like what is the capacity cap that they're gonna have. And Celebration is a big ship. So I went ahead and did it. So any of you all that's booked on the Celebration with us and you better go ahead and secure it.
We might want to send that out email tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it out.
Yeah, because we definitely want to hang out at the adults only area at Celebration Key. We got to break that in.
Now we will visit the other ones, but eventually we're gonna settle into that one. Only because for me, I have to go and get like footage, information. Like I gotta put boots on the ground so that I be able to know what I'm talking about when people ask me.
What's up again? Ian said, do you ever watch your own YouTube videos?
No.
I don't like hearing my own voice. So
he will.
Yes, because
he analyzes them.
Yeah, so I analyze them so we can make better content for you guys. So I used to be the type of person that I used to hate the sound of my voice when I listen back to it, but I done it so much now, it actually helps me get better.
No, I can't do it. If he starts to watch it and I'm around, I have to leave. I hate my voice. And then the other day when I went to go get my my hair done, my loctician was like, I'm behind on videos. Let's put your stuff on the TV. I said, please don't.
Oh, she do that? Yeah, Robbie doing it every now and then too.
Really?
He'll put us on TV.
I'm like, please don't.
Yeah.
And she was like, why? I said, because I can't watch myself. Like, I said, if you really want to, I can't do nothing. She was like, no, I ain't gonna do it. I was like, I know it's weird, but I can't watch myself.
All right. All right, so we answered that.
Hey, Makai. What's going on?
What's up, Tasha? Said, good evening, family. I really enjoy your chats and appreciate all the information that you provide. Thank you for everything. You are so welcome. What's up, Jackpot Grandpa? Like that. Hey, family. I know y'all cruise mostly on Carnival and Virgin, but have you all tried the Princess yet? I am a part of the older crowd now, and I did Carnival in my early party cruise years, but now.
Fun fact, when you're a travel agent and you do your training for Princess, they give you a cruise to take as your I want you to get familiar with the brand.
Yes.
I have not booked it yet, and I need to figure out when I'm going to book this freaking cruise in between all the other stuff that I got going on. Because, listen, we make life look easy, but life hard over here. Like this year right here, if I wrote a book.
Yeah, the first 3 months been rough.
Whoa!
But like I told the queen.
But too much is given, much is required.
That too. But I told the queen in life, I pay attention to patterns. Life is a bunch of patterns. You'll notice things happening over and over and over in your life. So when you see the patterns, now you can adjust yourself accordingly because you almost kind of know what's going to happen. So every time when we get hard pressed up against the wall is when we get ready to go to another level of blessings. And it never fails. But even knowing it still brings frustration because you got to go through it, because you still have to deal with it. But on the other side lies the blessing. But most of the time what happened, like First Lady said, your blessing is on the 13th floor, but you get off on number 12 because it got too hard for you. You couldn't stand the heat in the kitchen.
Zaire said he studies his videos. That's good. I mean, it's a habit that I should do. I'm not there. Zaire,
well, first of all, you don't have time.
I don't have time.
Yeah, you don't have time.
Thank you for saying that. Yeah. Zaire, I owe you a video. Life went to hell as soon as you sent. Well, I don't owe you a video. I owe you a critique, if you will. Mia says, what is our age range on our group trips?
Okay.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
So we'll have anything from 20 to 70.
Yeah.
But don't think older 70.
Don't get it twisted now.
It is the 70-year-olds that if they didn't tell you their age, you would think they're in their 50s, if that makes sense. So because I do the bookings, I know what their age is. When I meet them in person, it's like, it's no freaking way you're 70. It's no way you're 60. So it's the hip ones. It's the ones that basically matches the energy that we give and
got the same fun and party vibe.
Yeah. Like we here for a good time, not for a long time. It can get a little like on the cusp of being a little rat, but not really. Because all of us got good careers, our credit good. We got things to go back home to. Like, we ain't trying to mess up our life by being on vacation.
Right. So we let that alter ego come out a little bit.
Yeah. And then afterwards we go back to business as usual.
Yep. Say, welcome to whatever company you work for. How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Yep.
You put on the voice. Listen, I love the fact that I work for myself now. That now when I have to code switch, I feel fake. Do you get that? Like, because I had to code switch at work all the time.
Yeah, you had to switch back and forth. Yeah.
Listen, I had to use my degree. I couldn't chop my words. I couldn't ebonically speak. And now, sometimes when I have to talk to people on the phone, I'm like, I don't know which Lynette to give them. So I start off with, hey, such and such, this is Lynette from Co-Fund Travel. I'm returning your call, da-da-da-da-da. And they were like, Lynette, I love you. Hey, girl, what's up?
All right, we got some more super chats over here, so we got to dig in over here. What's up, Davia? Thank you so much for the $4.99. I'm sorry for the 4.99 super chat. Said I love tuning in on Thursdays to hang out with the Cuzzins. You guys are a beautiful couple and so motivating. I appreciate this community so much. Likewise. And I love how you said community. That's what I feel like. This is definitely a community. We might be the faces of the community, but this is all ours.
It really is.
But we just keep it at our house.
We keep it at our house.
It's all ours, but we just keep it at our house. Yeah. So like Debo. All right. What's going on, EJ? Oh, wow. EJ, you've been a member for 30 months. Wow. That's 2 years and 6 months, bro.
I love you.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Wow. Say what up? 12 days of PTO starting today. So I'm sipping and packing. Stanley, don't get the TP. Don't get TP wasted. Hey, where you going, EJ?
Yeah, where you going?
Where you going?
Oh, that's the trip that she don't know about.
That's right. The surprise. I can't remember where it's at, though.
No, because we don't know either.
That's right. We don't know.
I think we know. Maybe we do. I don't know. Hell, bucket. Have an amazing time. Look, I would say don't do what I wouldn't do.
I don't know,
but do everything you think I would do because I probably did it. And done it.
I got it right. You got it wrong.
I did get it wrong. Davia.
I said Davia. You said Davia.
I said Davia.
Right.
I was wrong that time.
They're wrong. Yeah.
About time.
Got it right.
By the time you got somebody name right by being wrong.
See, look, when you get it right, you still don't get no credit.
No, you can't.
Lord help my soul. What's going on, James?
Hey, James.
Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I say, hey, fam, the wife and I are going on a 7-day Greek Isles Royal Caribbean cruise in October to celebrate our 25th anniversary. Congrats, man. To get 25 years, that is one hell of an accomplishment.
We got 2 more years to get there.
Yep. We love watching you guys for all the great information and the laughs. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support, man. And can't wait to y'all to take that cruise for your 25th.
James, let me ask you a question. Do it feel like 25 years?
Right. That's the question.
Because
it don't feel like
shit.
Yeah, it's like
legit. I'm like, damn, how old were we when we got married? Because I don't feel like we've been together. We've been together for 25 years. I feel like when I proposed to you that day, I feel like that was like a couple weeks ago. Facts.
That's the part.
Facts. Like when he proposed to me,
James said nope.
Yeah, it's crazy work.
Yeah, now if you with somebody you can't stand them, then the years go by slow. But now, it's been going by fast, man.
To be honest, like year 2 and 3, year 1 was kind of like cool because we were kind of like learning each other, getting to know each other. And fun fact, what y'all didn't know about me and Stanley is, we never oopty-whoopty-woo before we got married. We want the big V, but we decided that was a step that we weren't going to cross that line before we got married.
Yeah.
So the first year, we literally was just learning each other and all that. We didn't live together, no nothing. So the first year was kind of very interesting and a lot of woochie. Then the year 2 and 3, it got a little like, why are you here? Like, why are you? And for me, Stanley says he hates when I say this, but I'm the difficult one in the relationship. Like, if anybody can be in a relationship with me, they are strong because I'm very complicated. And sometimes it's not even me being complicated, there's a lot that comes along with being attached to me that people have to deal with. And I'll just leave it at that. So those years, baby, and we're kind of dealing with it again. So for me, year 2 and 3 was the make or break. If we could make it through those, yeah. And then with the death of his father,
that was
another layer onto not just dealing with his father's death, which was crazy enough in itself because it was sudden.
Yeah.
Now his mom is a widow and she's figuring out life, and we're trying to help her figure out life, and we're all struggling.
Right, because we trying to deal with the grieving of him and then try to fix life at the same time.
And they had just built the house.
Yeah, it was tough.
It was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough. So
very.
And then
but we came through it though.
I had 2 major surgeries in our marriage. I had back surgery.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, I think it was an accident that I was in. I was in a head-on collision years and years ago. Mm-hmm. And back injury that never really got diagnosed until it was bad. I had to have back surgery. If don't nothing else touch your marriage, surgery and being sick will. Because when I tell you this man had to do everything for me,
yeah.
When I say everything, I'm talking about he learned how to get into the folds and clean them good because Lynette couldn't do it.
When I stood up in front of the pastor, I said, for better or for worse, sickness and health, to death.
Do us part.
Do us part. Some of us don't believe that no more.
Yep. When Stanley almost lost his eyesight.
See, the true test of relationship is not when everything is going good.
Yeah.
The true test of love and commitment in a relationship is when all hell is breaking loose.
Mm-hmm.
And that when the dust settles, y'all still love each other the same or even greater. Most of the time, it should be even greater.
Facts.
Because it's the trials and the tribulations that show you the power that God done instilled in both of you guys to be able to conquer the world together. Like I told Lynette, I said, it's me and you against the world, baby. We really against the world.
It is.
And so we gotta keep this tight. We gotta keep the headquarters tight. Mm-hmm. If the headquarters ain't right, how is the outside gonna be right?
You better preach.
That's a warning. So appreciate the people who go through the BS with you, because not everybody is willing to go through the BS with you. That's mainly time when people drop you off. Matter of fact, this is too much. You need to get out. You need to get out of my life. I can't handle that.
I told Stanley to leave.
People? Huh?
I told Stanley to leave. He said, I ain't going no goddamn well.
What I told you that song?
I said, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. He was like, I ain't going nowhere. If we break up, I'm still coming around.
Yes.
I said, that's a little stalkerish.
When you don't put into times with a person that has been so good to you, so loving, that stuck there with you through your BS. So she say I've dealt with a whole lot of her BS. She done dealt with a whole lot of my BS, dude. But sometimes we don't look at it like that because we just look at ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
So I was like,
your stuff be easier though.
And I say your stuff be easier. So everybody else's BS looks easier through somebody else's eyes. But when you're going through it, it ain't easy. I don't know how we got here.
I don't know either. How did we get here? 25 years of marriage.
Yeah, that'll do it to you. And so like what we do is we don't just say we're gonna hang out and spend time together on vacation. We do it here. So we go either on a date night or we love getting massages together. So we do that every single week. One of those two, we either going out on a date or we going to get a massage, because we don't know, and Lynette don't like for me to talk this way, but my mama has said she thought that she had more time with my daddy, and she starts saying, I wish we had did this, I wish we did that, I wish we did this. And ever since she said that, that rings in my spirit every day. And and Lynette can tell you, hey, where we going next, baby? What we doing? What we got? Because I don't want to wake up one day and regret that I didn't do nothing with my wife because I thought I had a lot of time. And we don't have a lot of time. Even if you live to 100 years is not a lot of time.
Damn near halfway there.
Right. Think about your age now. You 40, 50, 60, 70, and you look back, you got there fast.
Facts.
So like we got in this marriage fast. I can't put my life on hold no more. I can't wait on other people.
Nope.
I got to move forward because I don't know how much more time I got on this earth. Or like Leroy Thompson said, ois.
Thus why we do the group trips that we do is that for so long we were trying to get people on the bandwagon, like, come on, let's go here, let's do this, let's da. And the crazy thing about it, as successful as our group trips are, the people that we would want to be on them the most with us are not. We love you all, and we thank God that you all trust us to come on trips with us and have a good time with us.
Right.
But we really want certain people on there with us, and they just won't. They just can't plug in. They can't get there. And like we said, are we to hold back and not do what it is that we desire to do because the people around us can't, won't, will not? We don't know. Like, and I don't, like I said, we don't want to look back one day and then it'd be like, dang, my shoulda, coulda, wouldas don't caught up with me. And you just don't know. One day you can go out here and it's it. Or it's not it, but you have, your life has been altered so much that what you could do, back then you can't do now. So if you in a situation right now and you saying that I want to get out and I want to travel and experience y'all world like y'all, but my finances ain't right, I implore you get it right,
to get on fire about getting it right so you can get out here and get in the game. Get in the game, because we don't know.
And it's not as hard as you think.
And it goes back to Lynette's good friend that passed away 3 years ago now. Was it 3 years?
I don't want to talk about it.
She loved the Lord, was committed, sold out. She said, I'm not gonna buy a house. I'm not going to do this. I mean, so basically she lived in a bubble because she was waiting on her husband.
And she's a very successful woman.
Yeah, very successful, and was waiting for her husband before she built the life that she wanted. And she didn't make it.
She died of a cancer that she shouldn't have had.
Right.
She did not drink. She did not smoke. She didn't do anything.
She ain't club, party, none of this stuff. She never been on a cruise. Well, she did go on a cruise ship, but
I actually sent her on that cruise.
Yeah, you sent on a cruise.
Woo.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Wow. Whoa.
Okay, wait a minute. Wow.
Whoa.
I didn't realize that until now.
Yeah, whoa.
Okay, I'm not gonna cry.
Whoa.
Wow. I did not think about that until just now.
Yeah, Deacon Preston, we need the waters and the towels tonight, sir. Yes, we do.
Ooh, that one almost got me.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't even think. Wow. So I see Tola said, losing my partner and my best friend after 15 years now, I'm doing all these trips.
Come on.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Come on.
So what's going on? Seth said, I love y'all for this. Why? I ain't married yet, but I almost lost my life to kidney disease, made me want to travel.
Come on now.
Yes.
I did not know that about you.
Yeah, didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, when you start looking into the grander schemes, man, like the scripture said, it's now.
James said, look what I started.
Yeah, wait, you started right.
That's
how I used to start.
Fun fact, James. That's his middle name.
Yep, that's my middle name. Yep.
Stanley James.
So I see it's 529 of y'all in the house. I'm gonna say this time, if you being blessed, smash that like button.
That's their offering. That's what y'all owe us tonight is like.
Yeah, if you being blessed, just smash that like button.
Yes,
I know I'm being blessed. And that's what I live every single day. And that explains why we go on so many trips. Because I don't know.
Lachelle said epilepsy was it for me? Oh,
epilepsy. Wow.
My the loctician that started my lock journey, she suffered from epilepsy. And it came from out of nowhere. Like she said, she was driving her car and she woke up in the hospital and she had a seizure behind the wheel and wrecked. So she surrendered her license because she never wanted to be in that position again. They've done every test known to man under her, to her, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. She said that God laid it on her heart to, and she was like, I ain't religious at all. I said, no, God and religion is two different things.
Right. That's whole, yeah.
She said God laid it on her heart to change her diet and she went vegan and the seizure stopped. She craved chicken one day and she said she went and she ate chicken wings. She said the next day she was on her face. And I said, I'm convinced more than anything that food is a great contributor to a lot of the ailments that have no answers to why most people have them.
Right.
So yeah, she adopted a vegan lifestyle. She says she will eat fish if she starts feeling crazy. She'll eat fish and fish doesn't do too much to her, but she was like, she can't do meat at all.
Right.
It'll trigger a seizure almost damn near within a day.
Wow. I see. Where we go? Gary said, I have epilepsy as well, but I won't let it stop.
No.
Me. It motivates me. Wow.
Amen.
Yes. Yes. My pain is my motivator. Let me see. I saw somebody else. James said, I had cancer last year. I'm cancer free now. Blessed. Yes. Praise the Lord. Yes, sir. God is good. Yes, sir.
Maria, what's it? Marla says that's why I'm taking my sister on MSC in May.
Yes.
We've lost our mom, grandma's son, 32. Oh my God, her son was 32. And she is a caregiver for my dad and takes care of her deceased son's daughter. Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Y'all have an amazing time. Oh my gosh. Like, here's the crazy thing about life. Like, you walk around and you never know what's on the internals of a person. Like, you don't know what people are dealing with. Like we say, we make life look easy. Y'all would not believe
right
that we deal with. And I wouldn't say on a daily basis because I don't want to speak stuff like that. But some things in our life are constant. And a lot of people say, I would never think. Like, when they get to the inner parts of us talking to them, they were like, I would never think that these are the challenges that you face. And it's not even us facing them. Like we said, most of our problems ain't our problems. It just seems to be so attached that it's our problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, testimony service. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So Robin Trish said, I almost died of the virus.
Really?
Wow.
And we were workaholics.
2021 made me we made a commitment to start traveling now. If we would have died, I would have been so mad as we were letting life pass us by while we work. Yes.
I think you,
and that's the trick.
I think you commented that in the comments one time, and I was like, wow. Yeah.
That's the we talk about that a lot here in the house, that this hustle culture has got some of us so messed up to think that we have to be working all the time and
working hard.
That hustle culture is killing people, man. It's killing. A couple years ago, I was on YouTube and it was a video that was recommended to me, and the guy, this was his business, y'all. His business was to help the ultra rich enjoy their life.
Pete, what that is.
The ultra rich, his job or his business helped them plan stuff to enjoy their lives, because all they think about doing is just working. So they got all this money that they're not enjoying because all they thinking about tomorrow is when I'm gonna get the next deal or when I'm gonna do the next job. And I was like, what? So you think you got to that level that having a life you enjoy shouldn't even be an option? Like that should be automatic. True. So I told the queen this week, this thought came to me. I don't know if I heard it somewhere or it's original. I don't know. But in a world of abundance, because we live in an abundant country, what is enough? What is enough?
Yeah.
What's enough?
We had that conversation within our own lifestyle and home and things like that. It's literally two people that live in this freaking house. And our house is sizable. But I want a bigger house. And I had to ask myself, what the for? Like, we literally can pay our mortgage without thinking about it because we built our house 15 years ago, 16 years ago.
Yeah.
So, of course, the rise of costs don't affect my mortgage.
Right.
So we literally pay like a car payment for our mortgage. And I love that for us.
Yes.
Which also gives us a lot of flexibility in life. Like we don't have to think about a $5,000 mortgage or even a $2,000 mortgage.
Thank God.
We pay our mortgage and we're like, okay, we paid our mortgage. But the more you elevate in life, some way you think you're supposed to go up substantially.
You always move the goalposts.
You move the goalposts.
You move the goalposts.
And although I am going to get my dream home, I have to always check the motivation behind it. Or is it the right time? Because I don't want to get into something that, yes, I can afford, but I don't want it to alter how I live my life right now.
Right.
Because I'm not willing to sacrifice
and that's usually
the freedoms that I have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not willing to sacrifice the freedoms that I have just to have a house that I plan not to be in.
The freedom costs too much.
I plan to not be in the house.
So Rob and Tricia, yes, money without enjoying life and loved ones is for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Employers will replace us in 3 minutes after giving them all your time and your energy. And that leads me to this. They sell us that you better wait to enjoy your life at retirement when you like 60 something, 70. Yeah, that's what you tired. Matter of fact, in our 30s and 40s right now, we tired. So you imagine what we're going to feel like at retirement. So it's like, for me, I'm not even thinking about retirement no more. I'm just thinking about enjoying life. And
technically we're retired.
Kind of.
Well, I'm retired.
Yeah, in the corporate sense.
In the corporate sense, I'm retired. My age and my years of service, 65. HR don't send me my paperwork. They said you can't come back.
Truth like Earth said, right now, my goalpost is to get the hell out of credit card debt.
Amen.
Been working hard. Yes.
And you're going to get there because as long as you have a plan, let me tell you, when you have a plan, some kind of way, it's like that debt was this and now it's this. And then one day you're going to be able to do like I did my student loan debt. Oh, I got that at Savers. Get rid of it.
Yes. Yes.
I really thought that I would never get out of student loan debt. I'm never going to school again. Never. Ever.
Yes.
Do you know how I did skit in my field?
look, I know we weren't supposed to go here. So we in my realm that before we started travel agency, I wanted to get into finances to teach people how to get out of debt.
He did.
I love finances and I love.
And he needs somebody to talk to about finance.
So my question is, before I even say this, is anybody in here tonight, if you want to be public, that you want to get out of debt?
Oh, I thought you was giving another call to action.
You want to get out of debt. And I'm just gonna give you a simple principle that helped us. But I gotta see if anybody won before I spill the nugget.
I didn't know you were in here, boo.
What's up, fam? Sensational says yes. There it is said, I want to get out of debt. Yes. Q said yes. Debt be gone. Yes.
How did we get on this?
I have no
idea.
Okay, so on tomorrow, or if you can leave the house tonight, I want you to go to the store and I want you to get a poster board and some markers. I want you to come back home and I want you to take that and I want you to write at the top of that board the enemy, because the debt is robbing you of what you're trying to do in your life right now because it's taking so much of your money after your check. So you put the enemy. Then I want you to start listing all your debts, starting from the lowest all the way down to the highest. Once you have that up, I want you to take that and put that on a wall where you can see it every single day. So in other words, you putting your debt before you is not out of mind and out of sight no more. Because what happens with us, because our debt is out of mind and out of sight every single month, we just pay the minimum payment on our credit cards and we pay the minimum payments on our loans. You got that so far?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And they got it. I could feel it.
All right. So now what you want to do is, these are all the enemies. So you start with the lowest one. The reason why I said the lowest one first is because you want to get fast victories. So you want to create momentum. So when you pay off that smallest one, it's going to give you momentum to go after the next one. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to switch the game up on y'all because I know some of y'all probably have saw some debt plans that when you pay off one debt, you take the money, the payments that you was paying on that one and bring it over to the next one. It's called a snowball method. So in the comments, have y'all heard that one? Say, I have, if you heard about the snowball method. Just put I have if we heard about the snowball method. So yes. All right. So the thing about being debt free, I don't know how we got here. The thing about being debt free still means zero. So when you pay off all your debt, you still gonna have $0. Mm-hmm. So let me help you so that at the end, when you pay off all the debt, you're gonna have some money and your debt paid off. So as you begin to pay off your debt, take 50% of that payment that you was paying on that paid off debt, put 50% of that into your vacation savings. Come on, let's do it now. In your vacation savings or your savings account, and take the other 50% and start applying it to the next bill. All right, we got that. All right, so now we want to dump some gasoline on your process. So now you're going to take what you have left over, whether it's $5, $10, $20, it don't matter. You want to apply that to that first debt until it's gone. But to create momentum, you got to get creative. Mm-hmm. Is anything around your house that you can sell on eBay, sell in the yard sale, sell on Poshmark, sell on Facebook Marketplace? Think of any other kind of way that you can get rid of stuff in your house that you're not using right now. Turn your trash into cash, baby. Turn it into cash. And now you're going to take that money and do the same thing, like I said, and apply it to those debts. I'm telling you, we did that. And we was out of debt, y'all, besides our mortgage, in 3 years. And at the time that I implemented this right here, we were over $80,000 in debt and did it in 3 years, fam. And majority of that was credit card debt.
Then that damn student loan.
So make sure you do it. I'm telling you, do that. And just the fear, Matt, of it being in front of you every single day, it's going to make you take action on it, because now you get to see that I'm 80, 90, 100, 200,000, 300, whatever amount of debt you in, you get to see it every day, and it's going to mess with you. And it's going to mess with you, and it's going to make you deal with it, because we only deal with the problems that are in our face. So you're taking the problems and putting it right in your face. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm. Kay said that student loan kicking my butt. Sis, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Trust me. Mm-hmm. But listen, if I didn't know nothing, I knew about fur birds and I had deferment. Baby, I had it on a system. Oh, I did this. Okay, I can do another. I can do another one.
Should I get them another secret?
I don't know what you're about to tell them.
Okay. All right. So these is for the individuals. So basically, when we started to get out of debt, we didn't have no extra money after our bills. So basically, we had enough money to pay our bills, pay for groceries, and money to get gas to go back and forth to work.
And we might could go to Wendy's.
So I read this book, and this an audio book that's on YouTube. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. Mm-hmm. And I listened to that audio book, and it changed my life. So basically, you can go look it up. You can listen to it because they're gonna give you a lot of wisdom in there. But the one thing that stood out, he talked about, is that you need to start saving money even when you don't have it. And when I first read the book, it was kind of counterintuitive because, like, wait a minute, you owe somebody, you got to pay them. So in the book, he was saying, no, you're not saying that you're not going to pay your creditor. But what he's saying is you're paying everybody else except for yourself. So you're paying Verizon, you're paying Netflix and Hulu, and you paying your mortgage company, the cars, you paying all them except for yourself.
And so, you're the one that's working.
Yeah, and you're the one that's producing the money. So what they said in the book is you start saving even when you don't got it. And it actually works against human nature. So now you figure out how everybody else is going to get paid. So right now you're paying everybody else. And if you didn't have the money to pay everybody else, you would be busting your tail to try to figure out how to pay them. So now you're going to bust your butt to figure out how to pay yourself. Reverse it.
Because you deserve it.
Yes. I don't know how we got there.
Yep.
But if, like I said, you've been blessed and you have not smashed that like button, make sure you do so.
Somebody say you're the neighborhood financial advisor.
Hey, I want to see people financially free, because the reason why we can't do the things in our life that we want to do is because of money. Money is blocking us. So if we can just remove the money issue, and most of the time our issue isn't how much money we making, it's how much money we not keeping.
That's literally the
so
problem.
Some of us thought that if I just can make some more money, my life will be better. It's not about making more money. It's about keeping more money. Because just like you see, when you start making more money, you move the goalposts. I got to get a better car. I got to build a better house. Got to get better shoes. Got to take a better vacation. Everything got to be better. I don't know how we got it.
I have an associate's in HMR and don't even use it. Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm business administration with a concentration on business law.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can see parts of it that I use in my business, but from a standpoint of doing it as a career, I went into HR. Actually, no, I went into administrative work right out of college, and I worked at the State Corporation Commission. Then I worked in the Department of Motor Vehicles under the Deputy Director of Investigations. Then I went to Capital One in HR, and I absolutely cried every day when I went to work. And my cousin, this is how I got my career in banking. My cousin wanted to get a job at a particular bank in their call center, and she didn't want to go to the job fair by herself. So I met her at the job fair, and I was just BSing, because when you work in HR, you know how to pass any interview. It's what you do for a living. Yes. You literally can pass any interview. So I went in there and I was just BSing them. I told them exactly what they needed to hear. And because I didn't want any position they had. Do you know they called me for 3 months? They called me for 3. Say God ain't like the devil ain't like this.
All right, we back. Can you hear us now?
I think we're back. I think we're back.
How about now? We back. I see him saying no sound. Let me go on the settings. To see what.
Can y'all hear us? Okay, they say we're back.
We're back.
Okay.
It's under the wrong.
I don't know what the hell.
I think we're back on the right mic now. We back. Okay.
Give us a 1 if we can hear us.
Cool. We back.
Okay, cool. Go.
You know the devil couldn't let this powerful information that's changing lives tonight, because it changed my life. I keep telling myself, I got to tell myself that every single day in order to stay here.
Oh, Arisha said it muted after I said 3 months. Yeah, they called me for 3 months and they gave me the offer over the phone. I guess that was like, this is what we're gonna pay you if you call us back. And once they said that, I said, say that in my good ear, would you say? And I went in there and my cousin didn't get the job. She was pissed. But 23 years later, I was there through mergers, through advancements.
Yep.
We were a part of a team that developed into other departments. Like, we literally grew with the company. What the company needed, we grew into those positions.
Yeah.
And I absolutely loved what I did until it got to this last merger that we were a part of. And I absolutely hated the company. So when we got laid off in the middle of the vid, I wasn't even mad because we were preparing for me to leave anyway. But the way it was done still was very hurtful. It was very hurtful. And then to have a gag order put on you.
Yeah, that you
and
can't say nothing.
You can't even say anything about how it was handled.
Right.
Was the icing on the cake. I felt like a hoe. Like, I felt like they did their business and I'm done with you.
Yep,
Get out.
I don't need you no more.
And by the time we even could think about what had just happened, our boxes was mailed to the house so that you can mail your skip back. Like, when I tell you the disrespect was like at another level.
Yeah. I got, matter of fact, I recorded a video of my box, and
it took him very long time.
It took me at least about a month to open my box up.
Not me.
Yeah.
The day it came, I said, get your skin, get out.
Yeah. Well, we have some more super chats over here. I don't want to get about the fam that's being a blessing. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can answer the question. Said, question: do y'all ever get burnt out on cruises? And if so, what do y'all? Why do y'all? Pivot?
What would y'all pivot? See, here's the thing. What you all see is what we present on the channel, which is cruising. You don't see when we do other things. So do we get burned out on cruises? I always like to answer by saying yes, but we only do what we enjoy doing.
Right.
If that makes sense. So for instance, I love Virgin Down, and I probably can go on Virgin every month if you ask me to. But we get to a point where we're like, we need to put a little space in between us, because now I know the routines. I know what's going to happen next.
Right.
And that's a good type of burnout to have.
Right.
But we definitely do variety, which is one of the reasons we also introduce what we love to do outside of you all to a group trip. Jamaica. We're doing a Jamaica resort trips.
Yeah,
we love resorts.
Right. So we're gonna post that one to the channel so y'all can see that one. We definitely gonna be posting the Jamaica trip.
Yeah, we just went to Mexico a few months ago, and we didn't post that to the main channel. We did it to our members on the behind the scenes when we went to Jamaica, and we went to a resort in Jamaica. Not Jamaica, Mexico.
Right.
So you all see what it is we know y'all like to watch.
Yes.
Because guess what? Numbers tell us what y'all watch. I told y'all the numbers in the back office tell us where y'all been.
Matter of fact,
and where y'all go.
Speaking of, I see Tavon. What's up? I saw Tavon earlier said I just look at the analytics. You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, you got to look at the analytics.
Wait a minute. I'm backing up trying to find out Tavon. Tavon, you got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, when you said analytics, you got a YouTube channel?
Like the analytics, if you're on the YouTube side, it tells you a lot about the people that watch you. Like we said, we know where you came from. We know what video you came in on. We know whose videos you watch. We know what videos you leave our channel and go to. It gives a pattern of behavior.
Yep, but let's get these super chats. What's going on, Anthony? Thank you so much for the 99-cent super chat. Appreciate that. Again, you gave another one. What's up, Anthony? Thank you for the $4.99. Said I'm going on the Icon of the Sea on May the 10th, 2025. You in for a treat, man. What is the best specialty restaurant to eat at?
What's the one that I like?
Because I keep
a number. Central. No, what the freak is it?
Central 150?
150 something.
150 Central Park?
Yes.
Is it 150?
That one. 150. Something like 150. That's the one. That is the one. Like some people like the supper table. Was it supper table?
Yes, 150. Yeah, 150 Central Park.
Yes, that's my fave.
Yeah, that was so good.
The other one, the steakhouse was good. But it was typical. Best filet mignon we ever had though.
But however, this would be your thing. You could try it out. But yeah, that 150, definitely.
Yeah, Gabriella, listen. Resorts.
I want to put this out there. If any of you guys have some favorite restaurants that you like when you went on the Icon, put that in the chat for Anthony. Give him some more ideas. All right. What's up, Christina?
Hey, Christina.
Thank you, Christina, for being a member of the channel for the last 2 months. We appreciate it. Say, I'm apologizing now because I'm going to girl fan so hard when I finally get to meet the queen in Jamaica.
I am normal. Like anybody in the chat, if you have met me in person, am I normal? Like I'm literally like just a girl's girl. Like I'm cool. Like I'm normal. Like it's no fanfare about me. Like I'm normal.
Yeah, we normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? So Tavon do got a channel. You got to put the channel name in there so we can check out your channel. You've been hiding that from us.
You a gamer, aren't you?
Let let's see.
Taste Play.
Say Taste Plays.
If anybody wants to.
And you right, gamer. Let's see.
Say I bypassed Icon going straight to the Legend of the Seas. Well, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Legend of the Seas. Wow.
Hey, her says she's not normal.
I am normal, Q.
No, I say Harry. Not
no.
Q.
Q
said it too.
What? Why do y'all say that? Now I'm intrigued. Why would y'all say that?
So Tiara said Lynette and Stanley are fun all around.
We have fun. Like, I think we have to define normal. Because I don't consider ourselves normal people, but in the grand scheme of things, we're normal.
Right.
Carmen
said Lynette and Stanley are vampires. I saw the How We Met video, and that video said January 2015. They look like they made the video yesterday.
I have looked at videos and I never saw what people saw until I looked at videos and pictures of ourselves from back in the day. We look older then.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we look at the picture, we like, that us?
I was like, we were stressed out. I was like, we look older in our younger years. In our younger years. That's crazy work. So
we know Q got a channel, Harry. We didn't know you had a channel too. So Q told us about his channel. So what's your channel? Is it a Dad's Life with V?
Yeah.
That the channel? Yeah. Okay, we got to check that out.
He was making drinks the other day. But not the other day. Seriously said Lynette is awesome. Just a real person. See, and she don't been almost every group we don't did.
Yep.
And she say we normal. We are.
So
and in true introversion style, like you see us, we pop in and we pop out, we do our thug thizzle, we retreat, we be back, but we be back so fast people don't even realize we did it.
Right.
I do it way more than he does on a group trip, but once he gets in the room, that's when his is like
Zaire said, y'all know you don't want me to comment about y'all being normal. Y'all know how I feel. Yes, we do.
Here's the crazy thing. Every time we see Zaire in person, we're on a group to ourselves. Yep. So I feel like we've never had like that
time to really hang
moment.
Out. Yeah, we can really have a chance really to hang out.
Because the last trip, I think both trips y'all had a group. Yeah, y'all had a group of your own. We had a group of our own. So we kind of do this. So we really haven't had the time to really like converse and really like cut up, because group host Stanley Lynette is totally different than being on a trip.
Yeah, let me get these on. We get the super chat. People been man.
All right, so
what's up, Jamie?
Because his wine is running through.
Oh, you got his bathroom. I'll run through these super chats. So while she gone. What's up, Jamie? Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Let me bring it back. if you fill your tumbler with a drink straight whiskey at port, do they make you empty it out before you get back on the ship? Yeah. Yes, they do. And I know it all too well because I've came back on the ship having some amazing drinks in my tumbler, and they make me dump it out. They either say you got to drink it all right there, in which I know you ain't gonna want to drink all that freaking whiskey in that tumbler. So yeah, you're gonna have to drink it before you get back on the ship. All right. So Harry said, laugh my A off. Lynette correct. Stanley was correct and you was wrong on the on Davia's name.
For what?
All right. So Harry said, oh, look, I've been a member longer than this account. So thank you, Harry, for being a member for the last 2 years. Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it. All right. What's up, Knowledge? Said, thank you for the $2 super chat. We greatly appreciate that. What's up, Rashida? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Say MSC cruise ship lover here. I can't wait to hear y'all's review this second time around. Yes, we are looking forward to giving that review. Thank you so much, fam. All right. What's up again, Q? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Passing the collection plate. Great message. Appreciate it, Q. Appreciate it. What's up again, Sensational? First of all, thank you, fam, for being a member of the channel for the last 5 months. And I'm so thankful for having you two in my life. Thankful for all that you do. This is why I look forward to Thursdays. You're both truly a blessing. Hashtag cruise life.
Listen, y'all ain't telling me my eyelash was half hanging. I said, that's why I don't be trusting y'all. Y'all didn't tell me my eyelash was halfway hanging off. So I went to the bathroom. That's all.
All right. What's up, EJ? Again, thank you for the $9.99 super chat, and thank you for being so supportive. EJ been supportive since day one.
Pimping.
Yeah, been pimping since him and Harry. Yeah, fam.
That's right, Bora, because that's my dream destination.
That's right. I remember now.
Yes, I remember now.
I can't wait till you get back so you can let us know how that is, because we already there. We just ain't paid for it.
Just to say, Lynette and Stanley are like cousins you meet at the family reunion and connect for life.
Yeah.
We're also the cousins that will walk you down the street and you come back and your grandma trying to figure out what's that smell.
And wondering why your eyes is red.
Yeah. We're also that cousin.
All right. What's up, Type 2 Diabetes Reversal? Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. We greatly appreciate that. Hey, Stanley, wanted to start a YouTube channel on Type 2 Diabetes Reversal. A lot of people do not take diabetes serious enough until it's too late. All the people have to do is change their eating habits. I think I have an audience. Yes, you do.
You do. There's also a channel that's not like that, but very successful channel. Is called No Salt Diet or something like that I watch her.
Oh, okay.
And she's learned how to eat without additional sodium added onto the diet. I'll be watching, child. Listen.
All right, let me give you a strong piece of advice when you start your YouTube channel. Be 100% authentically yourself. Even if you do research and you find people like the channel that Lynette told you about, if you watch them, learn from their content of stuff that you can make for yourself, but don't try to be like them. If you guys start a YouTube channel, don't try to be like us. Be like yourself, because your audience is going to be attracted to the person that you are.
Yep.
So that's you want. So you want the people that's going to love you for who you are, teaching them how to reverse diabetes. And that's going to be awesome. So when you start that channel, you got to come back and let us know so we can see what you got going on over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then that way we can tell the family members in the chat, if anybody dealing with diabetes, hey, go check out Type 2 Diabetes Reversal so you can reverse that.
Absolutely.
So that's valuable, because a lot of people are spending so much money having to do dialysis.
Yeah.
That costs.
Insulin,
and
pills.
you said it just reversing your eating habits. So that's a whole lot cheaper than medicine.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
the way this food goes.
All right. What up, though, fam? 24. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Say, what up, though, fam? My wife and I have been married for 26 years and counting. We are going on a Utopia of the Seas in November of 2025. Stay blessed, y'all.
Y'all stay blessed.
Y'all too. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. 26 years. That's what's up. Thank you, Christina, for the $2.99 super sticker. We greatly appreciate that.
I do.
All right.
Hey, Marsha. I think that's how you say that one.
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Say, first time catching y'all's live. My favorite YouTube travel couple. Thank you for all the tips and advice, you guys. You are so welcome.
Look, I'm convert that money. I ain't converted in my head. I love it. Appreciate you.
What's up,
Antoinette? Oops. See you in Jamaica.
Yes, and thank you for being a member of the channel for the past 5 months. We greatly appreciate that as well.
Listen, Jamaica is baby. Woo!
What's going on? What's going on, Ian? Thank you again for the $4.99, and we're gonna tell you like we tell everybody else: put your money away. You done enough. You done enough. So how to pack for a back-to-back or a side-by-side? That scares me.
Understood.
Yes.
Don't overthink it.
Nah.
Just do. I wouldn't even say do double of what you usually do. I would say do 1.5 more.
Right.
Of what you usually pack. Because trust me, on trip 1, you ain't gonna go through a half of the stuff that you're gonna wear. You're not. I don't understand what it is. And you'll be fine.
So what we did was, we went from Virgin to Horizon. So what we did was we sent our laundry down and got that laundry washed and refolded those clothes up. And we used part of those and then part of the 0.5 for the side-by-side. So we actually gonna be doing a side-by-side for the Mardi Gras.
Yes.
So that's gonna be the same trick that we're gonna use then, because like somebody said in the comments, them motherfuckers don't know you, and they don't know what you had on. So you can basically take what you wore on this cruise and wear it on that cruise, and ain't nobody gonna know the difference.
Yep.
But you.
Yep. And there's some trips that we're on, we don't record every day. It looks like every day to y'all. But some days we don't record at all.
Yeah. Just all depends on what's happening.
What's happening? Because I mean, it would be crazy of us to show you the downtime. Y'all won't see that. Y'all won't see when I'm on my phone, like I'm really recharging or I'm learning something, because I'm forever a nerd and I'm always learning. So like, y'all don't want to see that. Y'all want to see when we out in public and we doing something.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
What's up again, Sensational? Thank you for the $5 super chat. And again, thank you for all the support. You be here for the live even start. You be here about an hour. Yeah, you show up at the club and the church early. You be waiting on Dig and Preston with the kids. Said question. I'm working on my YouTube channel. Do you do financial training, Stanley? And Lynette, are you adding the Amazon store soon? Look at me spending money.
I'll answer my question because I need to update the Amazon store. I know you ain't mean to call me out, but you did. I need to go through because a lot of the vendors that we were supporting are either half A-ing it or they are taking away the ability for us to make some monetization off of us pushing their products, which is a no-go. We might make 20 cents off of every sale they do, but I want my 20 cents because you're making all the cash. So I do need to go through. I need to add some more of my sunglasses, because the one thing that y'all know me for is a good pair of sunglasses, baby. And I was working on my eyeglass line and I got discouraged, and I need to get right back on it, though.
Yeah, you need to get right back on that. What's up, Kimberly? Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Said, when are your guys going on the Carnival Glory? I'm going in September. We've already been on that ship. That was actually our first
Y'all
cruise.
don't see it though.
Yeah, we did. We wasn't recording. We wasn't on YouTube then. That was actually our first nightmare cruise. And I'm saying that your cruise, let me fix that real quick.
Please fix that.
Yeah, because our first trip was a nightmare because we wasn't prepared.
I tried to get him to do the redo, and he chose the Mardi Gras. So I let him have his way. because he's literally regurgitating what I preached to him, newer, better.
I told her, since she brought that out of the pocket, I said, the family comes through and they ask us all the time, have we tried the Carnival Mardi Gras?
They do.
And we always say no. So this is our opportunity to do Celebration Keys and try the Carnival Mardi Gras so we can come back and let the family know what's the difference between a Mardi Gras and a celebration.
Yeah.
In our opinion.
We really get Mardi Gras, Jubilee, Conquest every now and then, but here recently it's been the Glory because the Glory is in Orlando.
Yeah. What's up, Cammy? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Say, hey guys, love your channel. My husband and I are first-time cruisers going on Enchanted Princess soon. Have you been? Any suggestions? Thank you.
We haven't been on any princess yet. Have not been on any. It's gonna be lower key. Not even gonna lie to you. But you're gonna have a good time. It's your first. Lean in. It's gonna be your first cruise. You'll be good.
Thank you so much, Rob and Trish, for becoming a member of the channel.
Welcome.
I can't say welcome because you guys been around for a little bit.
Yeah, it's been around.
All right. What's up, Mickey? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. We greatly appreciate that. What's up, Robert? Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Wife and I love your channel. Yes, we do. There you go. What's going on? What's going on, Raymond? What's up, man? Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Always look forward to Thursdays. Likewise, bro. We be looking forward to it, man. All right, let's see. What's up, Rashida? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Say, Jewels of the Sea Royal Caribbean is my next cruise, May of 2026. Any advice being on an older ship?
Here's the thing with Royal Caribbean. Their older ships are still kind of like new because they keep real good care. They take care of their ships. So don't even think about the age of their ship. You're hardly going to see any wear and tear on their ships. I'm just going to say that. Somebody else, Carnival, need to take notes. You'll be fine.
Yes. Oh, Joe. What's up, Carmen? Thank you so much for the $19.99 super chat. Thank you for always taking the time to talk to us in the dark times.
We got you.
Say the escapism is much appreciated. You are so welcome. Yes.
Yeah. Hell, it's just as much as appreciated by us as well.
Right. Yeah. We
dealing with y'all. We ain't dealing with our ish.
Yeah, we definitely got to encourage each other in life because it gets hard. And sometimes you just need somebody to tell you, man, just keep going. It's hard right now, but just keep going.
Hell, I almost had a moment earlier. Stanley came over and said, what's going on? I said,
help is on the way. All right. Let me see. I
have this thing lately where I tell Stanley, why everything I touch, I have to touch it like 3 times. Stuff that should have been done the first time, for some reason, I have to touch it like 3 times for it to get done right. And it's not even me. It's do this. And the next thing you know, it all goes to hell. And then I got to touch it a few more times to get it back in order the way it's supposed to be. But it should have been done the first time.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Rob and Trish.
What are you doing,
Thank you for the $49.99 super chat. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate that, Sam. We appreciate all that you do. We appreciate y'all coming through.
We appreciate y'all. Look, we're really nothing without you all on this channel, to be for real. Because we're not going to sit on here and talk to ourselves.
No.
So we show up because y'all show up.
So type 2 diabetes reversal said, Galveston is calling y'all. Come on. Yeah, it is calling us.
We know.
Yeah, it's calling us. It is definitely calling loud. It's yelling.
Yeah.
It's yelling.
I tell you, Texas is good to us. We got to get there. For real, for real.
So we're going on a Symphony
I hate
Halloween
your airports, though.
And January 2nd. Yeah, you're going to love a Halloween cruise.
Halloween cruise.
Because that was the one we was on it with Ryan, that Halloween
cruise. We were
cruise.
Literally talking about this today.
Yes.
We can't tell y'all what we talked about, but just know when Ryan called Stanley out there on that dance floor, I legit was like, this is not the time. This is not the time.
Hold up. I've been seeing Gabriel's question. I don't want to forget because I know it's going to, if you get on that, I'm going to forget.
Gabriella.
Is there a ABV limit on the wine for bringing on Virgin Voyages?
There's an ABV for all cruise lines, to be honest. If it's above, what is it? 16. Basically, if it's popular, leave it at home because they know that it's a high percentage rate.
Yeah.
And fortified wines, you can't bring them.
Right.
I will say that
supposed to bring these.
Virgin is a little bit more lenient.
Yes.
But do we want to play and get our wine taken away?
That
because
part.
they're not going to give it back.
Right.
So
that part. All right. Let me see. What's up, Laval? How you doing, bro? Thank you for thank you for the $10 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Said, good evening, guys. I've been on the celebration and the Mardi Gras, and I lean towards the Mardi Gras, but I just hate that our ride to the port. Right. My favorite ship is a Horizon for Carnival. Right.
I don't know what it is, and maybe because we don't live in the city, we live in the county, we live in the burbs, but we're close enough that nothing takes us more than 20 minutes to get
Gabriella, I'm sorry.
To get off of a freaking flight, to go to a hotel, and then have to travel an hour to that cruise port vexes my freaking spirit.
Every time we got to do it.
Every time. I don't know what it is. And here's the thing. Our flights to get to Orlando is like a third of the cost it would cost us to go to Miami. And we select Miami every time.
Yeah, we do.
Just because I hate being in a car. It's really what it is if you know me personally, I hate being in a car. I don't know. I think it's because of being in car accidents. I don't like being in cars, and I can't sleep in vehicles either. So put me in the air. I feel way more comfortable, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it sometimes.
Have to do it. What's up, Marisha? Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. So we're sailing on the Carnival celebration May the 11th to the 17th for my 11th to 7th for my daughter's sweet 16. Any advice?
I would definitely do a specialty dining for her birthday, or at least to celebrate the birthday.
Right.
Let me see. Let me think of where it would be. Do the hibachi. If hibachi is your thing, that would be super fun because it's energizing.
Yes.
And on those ships, you can do like the cake decorating classes and where they can make cupcakes and things like that. That would be super, super cute because it's so girly. I would suggest do that.
I even thought about this, but you can like shoot it down if you don't think it'll work for the Sweet 16. It's a chef's table.
I can see that. It wouldn't be my first choice though, but I can see that.
Right. Thought about that. She's too old for the kids camps though, ain't it? What's the age on that?
She could, but she ain't going. I can tell you that right now.
Anybody else got any advice for Marisha for her Sweet 16? Anything you guys did on Carnival celebration?
I like the cake classes, the cupcake classes. That'll be cute.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the itinerary that you're going on, so you can definitely do something as a group in an excursion setting too. Toilet says I'm okay with cars as long as I'm not driving.
Now that's me. It's like if I can sit in the back, because I normally sleep the hour.
He will.
I'll be like, I get in there, fold my arms up like this.
I'll be in there like Terry Crews on Friday.
She be up.
I want to see if you gonna turn this turn like I need you to turn it, or you gonna slide the side like
Lord, we said we was gonna be on here for an hour tonight, and it's 2 hours.
And we still got skit to do.
Yeah, we still got the pack.
Y'all, I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, this has been great, y'all. We're gonna have to jump ship. This has been great. Hope you guys been blessed tonight. We may attempt, because next Thursday, next week we're gonna be on the cruise, so we may attempt to try to do live on Thursday from the ship, but we can't guarantee it. But if y'all don't see us, it's because we own the ship.
Carmen said, thanks for showing that James Brown interview. That was so funny. Living in America. Baby, I tell you, that interview lives rent-free in my head. And then I showed Stanley when freaking Offset.
Oh yeah, did that show? Yeah.
I feel good.
Feel good.
I look good. I
smell good.
I feel good. And I make love good.
Straight from the VA.
The dirty, dirty South.
Two up. Two